Come on, baby, don't look like that. Like that. Are you really that bored? I don't mind. We can call it a day if you want. Are you sure? Or, I have a better idea. We can grab some food and spend some time trying to find the donut guy. Who knows why he's always somewhere new when we're craving donuts. It's like playing Where's Wally. I have some theories about him though. Either he's on the run from the law and doesn't want to stay in one place for too long, or he wants to see how dedicated we are as his customers. I'm definitely dedicated. And going off on a tangent, apparently. Come on then, let's go hunt as a donut maker. I'll just be a second putting it back. I can always come back another day. No, you don't need to feel bad about anything. They're just clothes, they're not going anywhere. You like this colour? It is nice. Are you saying that because of this neckline? Yeah, I like it too. I thought you wanted to head out. Hey, where are we going? Are you not sick and tired of the changing rooms for today? Okay, let's have a look and see if these look as good on. Well, if you insist, who am I to say no? Hi, just these three. Yeah, thanks. Let's find the one furthest away. I like to be far away from the front, because the room at the end is generally the biggest. Perfect. The mirror is huge. Okay, I'll try this one on first. See you in a few minutes. I didn't keep you waiting too long, did I? Yeah, I like it too. I think you've secretly been trying to get me to buy clothes that aren't black today. But you gotta admit, this looks pretty good. Why try to fix something that isn't broken, my love? So, do you really like it, yeah? Never doubted you for a second. You seem to have a lot to say about my clothes. Care to elaborate? What's wrong with blacks and greys? They're neutral, and not to mention, I have some navy blues too, and some burgundies, and some dark greens. And, not to mention, my favourite top is that purple one. It's a very deep plum purple, but it counts. Babe, don't you like the way that I dress? Really? When did you pick that out? I didn't even see. You snuck away while I was trying this. Of course I'll try it on. I'm not that stubborn. Don't get cheeky before I change my mind. It's a lovely colour. And you didn't stray too far from the shades that I like. What is it? You have to give it to me. The lady who let us in? I don't know. Why am I looking for... No, I can't see her anywhere. She must have wandered off, but why does that... Oh my gosh, what's gotten into you? Someone might catch us in here together. 'Cause they might get the wrong idea. No, it's not a good idea. I know waiting outside can be boring, but I don't want us to get into trouble. Because we're two grown adults sneaking into the changing rooms together. I mean, you're not wrong. I am trying on clothes, and it doesn't say that no one else can be in here. Oh, you're helping me? Let's see how much help you really are. You think we'll get off on a technicality? What do I do with you, huh? And give me the clothes. Pass me that one. Come on, give. I thought you'd be waiting for me to get out of this. All in good time. You've changed your tune. Are you not thinking about the donuts anymore? Honey, I never stopped thinking about them. I'm sure you take your role very seriously. I wouldn't dare question it. And exactly what role is that? No, you didn't tell me. You just snuck in here with no warning whatsoever. Without even introducing yourself. Oh, you're my personal shopper. I don't remember requesting one, but I'm not complaining. Well, you've been most attentive so far. And I look forward to the rest of my visit with you. So, tell me, have you always wanted to be a personal shopper? Fulfilling a lifelong dream. No, I'm not laughing. How have I got it wrong? Just my personal shopper. I don't know if I should be flattered or terrified. Yeah, I can do both. Yeah, of course I want you here. Thank you for asking and not just assuming. You didn't say, what can I expect of you as my personal shopper? A tailored selection of clothes. I agree, good choice so far. I do like them. And assistance? With what? Changing in and out. I can get on board with that. Lots of kisses and feels too. They're complimentary. How very considerate of you. Let's try your one on. Hey, give it to me then. Surely it's against your rules to withhold the clothes. Why should I turn around? Oh, I almost forgot about the mirror. Yeah, it's bigger than the one that we have at home. I'm not covering myself. There, happy now? I should have checked to see if you really are a personal shopper. Because this is highly unprofessional. No, I didn't say you should stop. Yeah, I know you like this one. You would, you bought it for me after all. I'm glad I wore it today. No, I had no idea what we would be getting up to. Can't say the same about you though. Well, for one, how do I know you didn't orchestrate the whole thing? I wouldn't put it past you. You've had mischief on your mind all day. Maybe I have too. Or maybe my wearing this is a complete coincidence. Wait, did you leave this out this morning? You really weren't kidding about the tailored experience, huh? You have been very attentive. I'll be sure to leave you a glowing review. I suppose a handsome tip is in order. Hey, behave. Paying you? I thought this was a complimentary service. I don't suppose you accept PayPal? How did I know that was going to be the case? So tell me, what forms of payment do you accept? That might be a little hard to do, but I'll see what I can manage. It depends on if I ever get the chance to try on what you've picked out for me. You are quite distracting, now that you mention it. And I might have to leave that in your review. How do I look? You're not going to let me look in the mirror? Huh. I really do like it. I'm not surprised. You have really good taste. I love this colour. It really complements my skin tone. Job well done. And not to mention, it hugs in all the right places. Yes, as do you. I'm glad we both like it. We should go shopping more often. Wow, you actually agree? You're not wrong. It's definitely more fun your way. I'm just worried I'll make it a habit. But the real question of the hour is, when do I get to be your personal shopper? A word of warning, we have very different payment methods. What? You bring out that side of me? Here I was, innocently going about my day, when you ambushed me. No, my love. No complaints from me. Thank you for today. I'm really glad you had the day off. Things have been kind of hectic recently, and I feel like I haven't seen as much of you as I'd like to. Yeah, I always want to see more of you. That's a silly question to ask. Yeah, we can both be silly sometimes. I love it though, and I've missed you. Missed us being silly together. It's much more fun together. It's not the same being silly by myself. Speaking of silly, we have a donut hunt on, and I'm starting to feel a little peckish. I'm not always peckish. Okay, you know what? Fine. I am, and I'm proud to say it. I love you too. You want to get some food? Where do you want to go? Pretty close by. Stop being cryptic. What's pretty close by? That was not what I meant by peckish, but I don't mind. Okay. No, I'm not getting shy. That's definitely one way to build up an appetite. Thank goodness we're in a room and not just behind a curtain. I honestly would not put it past you. Maybe we should be careful though. Someone's going to realize we've been in here for so long. How did I know you were going to say that? Call it a sneaking suspicion. Wait, be careful with this one. Because I actually want to buy it in one piece.